beautiful ignited souls. So I am concluding for this season, these sessions. I think I have recorded about 8 videos because that's what happens when I'm in flow. I just go along with it. And this is concluding on this video where we're going to do its national lockdown. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is to show how the words are meticulously chosen, or they may have been chosen for years, but they were meticulously chosen. And so when they are repeated, they reverberate a certain vibration into manifestation. So it is important we pay attention and learn from this as well. See how these outcomes are being manifested, and because certain things are vibrated. Now, we in London or in England, this is the second lockdown we are having, national lockdown, and this second round is again reflecting the two creations that we have been talking about in Genesis of chapter 1 and 2, and of course with the 14 gods. So I have done a series of videos and covering different aspects of creation, the new creation that we are in right now. It would be something like when Moses was leading the children into the children of Israel into Canaan. So there are so many biblical references that, yes, we could take on board with this. But this here is really a new creation. This new creation of national lockdown. So we are going to look at the word. We have looked at we have looked at rule of 6, and we are going to compare the word national lockdown with rule of 6 and see how this compares with the first spell of the Bible, the scriptures, that says, "Let there be light," and there was light. And so I have done a series of videos to really show that how the number 8 impacts in this creation. It is a setting, because the word set, actually, word set is one of the verbatim gods as well, and that equals 8. So 8 is a set. Like there was a set, a movie set, or a set of cups, or a set of plates. So we are talking about 2. And again, we are in 2020. So this is really coinciding with the twins. It's biblically speaking, I say twins, we speak of Esau and Jacob, or we speak of Abel and Cain and Abel. We speak of Moses and Aaron. It's always of brothers. Then there was Isaac and the first brother. It's always these two that we have been engaged with, if you like. It's two creations. So when you hear of 6 in one sense, or at least 2 creations, let's put it this way, but we are always creating. This is what is important that we remember. So by remembering this, we know that every time we think of a thought, it serves as that seed of what we have the potential to create with. So we think of something, we speak it, and of course we act on what we speak, and then that comes into manifestation. So let us be mindful. This is what I really want to do. So let's look at of course we had look at new, and we see how new is also showing and reflecting the 14 gods. So the word new, and of course by 6, if we did the word 6, that gives us 7. 7 is also 2. So let's look at oh, this pen is so tough. Okay, let's all right. Okay, let's do this. So we are going to compare two statements here, which is used pretty much in our media now. So we had the new rule of six, RULE. I won't do the work it out in the way. I'll just put the numerical value in rule of six. Okay. So 6 is 7, and this is 3, and this is 2. So we add these together gives us 12. Okay. And now we have national lockdown is another term that we have been using, and everyone's using it because that's what is out there. No one tried to rephrase anything. It's a phrase that is given to us and we adopt it because we always want to feel that we are in the know, speaking the same language, and it is so important that we know what we are speaking. Okay, so national is 51296 513. Now, my brain, I was going to say, just bear with me because I may go a little bit slow right now because we are talking about 3 in the morning right now. Okay, and so this is 4, 9, 9, 9, 18, 19, 20, 26, and 6 is 32. 32. This is what we are talking about with number 5 or 14 or 23, and this is the number of change. So national lock. Now I know the word lock also means 5, and in fact I can work this out because the word down is 2 is 20, so 5 plus 2 is 7. So let's just go with it like this. So lockdown, these are terms that we WN. So lock is 5, down is 2. So this is 7. 7 plus 5 is 12. So can we see what has happened here, people? Can we see what has happened here? Now I will show you the parallel to this creation. It's like we are casting a spell. We are very proactive in this new creation by acting or by spelling or creating magic. We are great magicians here in this new creation. We are saying national lockdown. Now, this is the thing where things are done and said it is hidden in plain sight. This is what is happening when we use words. So words have their sounds and symbols and so on, but they also have frequencies or vibrations or how it reverberates. And so here we have 237, and so which gives us 12. 12 coincides directly with the first spell Mother Eve cast when she says, "Let there be light." That comes to exactly 12. So we are going to work on this. Let's just show you how this works. So we have rule of 6 is 12, and national lockdown. I'm going to have to write this small, okay? So this is also 12. 12 plus 12 is 24. We'll just keep it here. We are writing this way because we are doing serpent, okay? And so when Mother Eve says, for instance, "Let there be light," and we know this comes to 12, and the other verse that follows is, everybody knows this, I think, everybody. I would go in my home, when I come in, and I would just switch the light on, "Let there be light," and I remember the times when I adopted that like a habit. There was a joy reverberating in the home as well. Okay. So you can use this. It's a very powerful affirmation. So there was light. Now, this is also 12. But what I also want you to notice, this affirmation or this spell, let there be light, equals 1. Let's see if we can do this. I do cover this in a lot of the videos, but I feel it's important to do so. And let's take off the 12 here for now. So this would be 1, this is 11, this is 7, this is 11. So here is also the same, although the word was is changed to be. So be and was is telling you something was, and now it is another present thing is happening. This is new beginning. We are creating on what was. Okay. And 1, 2, 7, here we have the same numbers. And so adding all this together, that gives us our 24 hours a day. The day, a day. We all have this 24 hours for the day. But 2 plus 4 is 6. And this is what we are talking about. Number of man, new creation. It's not by chance that the word person equals 6, or the word people equals 6, or the word police equals 6, or what Christ really would say. Christ, one of his main words was, if you believe, and if he was to heal someone, he would ask, do you believe? And they would have to answer and say, I believe, because the word believe carries a certain vibration for creating a new person. So creating a new person in Christ's healing was with the number 6, because the number 6 was that regeneration. Generation, the word Genesis equals 6. So, my dear people, I really felt I had to share this so you can see that lockdown, national lockdown equals 12, which is free. And I am just really happy to see that the number free is really showing itself in this way. I remember when I first saw the real essence of 3, it really brought tears to my eyes, because it looked very much like a handcuff. It is a handcuff, because number 3 can entrap you, yet it can set you free. That's the power of number 3. Okay, and of course, hence it is important that we understand how we are using these vibrations. Back to the legs that I have been talking about. So legs equal 3, or L is free. So we can see talking about the letter L. Here we have these two L's very close together. So we have L for national. So it's like beginning and ending right here. Free. This is what it is. Like Genesis here. And this points me to, makes me want to actually count these lessons. I've got my spoon. I've got my spoon. Okay, to count those words. So down is DOWN, that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have been talking about 8. This is what Mother Eve ate. Of course, the word ate as well. When Christ ate with his people, his disciples, when Moses, it was a lot about the children of Israel, and God sent manna and they ate. The word ate is very important here, because it has that vibration that sets things. It is the ate, the word ate or eat. It forms a setting, a template. Okay, and here, for instance, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. I am just going along with this, and I am with shivers right now. People, please let us pay attention to the numerology, and let us pay attention to the language that they are putting out there. We are using it, and nothing wrong with using it, but know what we are saying, know why we are saying what we are saying. When I speak of 2020, I'm gonna have to do a little bit more on this. When I speak of 2020, the word 20 gives us 8. So we are in the year 2020. Oh, this is like so delicious. I'm with shivers, but it's delicious. It's one of those things that, it's a bittersweet. And it also gets me thinking of how many words here, letters. So this is 3 and 2, 5 and 5. So this is 9. The rule of 6 is 9 letters, so 9 is beginning, so it's the rule. But national, and if we add all this together, it'd be interesting just to do this. So it's 1 2 3 4. Oh, it's 4 and 2, 6 and 3, 9. So this is 9 letters. Oh, that's fine. So this is 9 letters for this. Okay. 9 letters, and here we have 16 letters. So 1 plus 6, 8 on either side here. And this is what I noticed talking about the lockdown. So there's an interesting thing with this. Take note, people. This word here, national, begins with N, and lockdown ends with N. I would love to really explore this at a deeper level, because I believe there is so much. And this is really saying that 2 ends. So there's a cycle here. Lockdown is a whole cycle with Mother Eve at the ends right here. And so we have I'm just seeing how many. It's almost like the word beginning. This NANA here, but this is what I noticed here. As I said, this 3 and this 3 here, which is really like the legs. So 2 legs here, it's like, and the legs are in the middle. Wow. This is so, people, I don't know if you notice what I've noticed. So I've got to do this. So lockdown, I'm talking about legs, and basically the word lockdown is to lock your legs in. The 2 legs that I have been talking about, to lock them in. LL. This is what we are locked in. Even in the language, not even, it is in the language, we are locking ourselves. And we say, oh, we people are going around and saying we are on the lockdown. Of course, it's in the word, and you send that message there. You are locking yourself in. Now, for what purpose you are locked down is important. Now, I am not saying there is not a very good reason. I am not going to make judgments here at all. But let us be wise. Let us be awoken. Let us be open our eyes to see this. And I'm going to, so anyway, just to show that we have 8 words here, 8 letters and 8 letters, which coincides. Let's just get this rule. So we have seen the lockdown and rule of 6. Actually, they both are 12, just like let there be light. This is 12. This is 9, 10, 11, 12. and 12. This is one, we cover this, and this is the first spell. This is the spell of recreation. When Mother Eve says, let there be light, and there is 20 minutes on the clock. Okay, so what I really want to do here is to show, and I'm talking about legs, because we have been doing a lot about growing legs, and this is where I have been, as I have to say, we with the 14 gods. The 14 gods are the legs, if you like, because they are 7 7 upside down, or because this is a 7 here, this is 7 here. So it is the position that the legs or the gods are there, and they are being locked down. So the gods reverberate within us, and now we are being, or they, I'm going to be, and the gods, of course, with the announcement of being locked down, it means your feet or the gods are locked down in the middle of this. My. What an observation. And I feel the gods wanted me to see this. So here we are, L-O-C-K, lock, national, how did we have it now? National lockdown, yes. National, and it's L-O-C-K. Oh, I really want to get the space in a way that we can really see this properly. Okay, I'll do it another way. So it's National, and it's Lockdown. So what I really want to point out here, okay, let's get some contrast. So we have, this is the legs here. This is our legs, because the legs, and I've done a lot on this, because legs equals 7, which is 3, 5, 7, 1 is 16, equals 7. This is the God. This is the 7th day of creation. This is the 6 days of creation and the day of rest. So of course we have 6 here, but this is how it goes, because our language is with letters and or words and numbers. So we have 6, and it comes in the same way. So it's 1, 9, 6. Adding this together gives us 16. Just as we have legs, it's no difference. It's not about 8 or something else. It's the same. Legs, and we have 7. This is 7. This is creation right here, people. And so when we have been given the language of national lockdown, well, okay, I think this will do for now. This is it. National lockdown. In the middle, these 2 L's have been hijacked. Oh, it's like we have been clamped. What's the word? They put a thing around people ankles, and so they are monitored here. So people, this is so, I mean, this is the last video I'm doing for when I say for this evening or today, whatever, how many hours I've been doing this. And I the honest truth is, I actually had gotten undressed, and really it's like the God was talking to me. They have been talking to me. No, there is one more to do, and my commitment beckoned me to pay attention. So this is it here. This is it, people. This is the legs. So you don't have to go through this in that way. If you're locked down, go into meditation and do astral travel, whatever it is you do here. But this is a new creation. This is the new creation. And this is so profound. I'm going to leave this on here. So I hope you get it, because this is very, very profound. Lockdown in the middle. This is it. Let's 8 letters. And I would have loved to have the letters of Mother Eve to really show. So this is 8 letters here and 8 letters here. 8 plus 8 is 16. And of course 1 plus 6 is 7, just as we have 16 here. So we have 8. And the other point I really want to make is that it coincides with 20, and the word 20, TWENTY, is 8. So we would have 2 20s, TWENTY, and is also 8. So basically 2020 is lockdown. Lockdown 2020 is lockdown. This is it. The numerology is there, people. It is there. So I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you have found this interesting, at least, to say the least. Okay. So do leave your comments, like and subscribe and share, and stay ignited and united.